Hey folks, how's it going? Welcome back to the show. I'm Sean David. Thanks for tuning in. Let's talk some old school NBA. In today's episode, I want to talk about one of my favorite players of all time, Dennis "The Worm" Rodman, and I want to have a look at some of the craziest and wildest moments of his career. But before we get to that, let me give a quick shout out to my Patreons. Thanks a lot, you guys, for supporting the show. As always, it's really appreciated. And if you want to support the show and help this channel to grow, please check out my Patreon account. Alright, enough said, let's dive right into today's episode.
A night which saw Dennis Rodman get the better of this exchange with Frank Brickowski. If Brickowski's intention was to rile the Rodman, that strategy backfired. As a result of the elbow, Brickowski was hit with a flagrant foul. He gave Rodman a mouthful. Eventually, he'd continue arguing with both Rodman and Jack Haley, who Brickowski referred to as Rodman's babysitter. Referee Joey Crawford had heard enough at that point. He gave Brickowski a second technical, thereby tossing the brick.
Now you have Dennis Rodman, who laughs at the NBA referees, who laughs at the NBA authority. That elbow that Frank Brickowski was a flop. Rodman flopped it into a flagrant foul. And then you get two technicals on top of it. I think the call had a big impact on the game.
Now, in the first part of the video, I want to have a look at some of the more crazier moments of Dennis Rodman's career, so the more positive stuff. Let's go.
Joe Klein.
They don't have much sweat tonight, I don't think. Not with 140 to play.
Rodman, the three. Taco Dennis.
Congratulations. The Bucks came down here and put on a magnificent show for much of the game. But when you play really good teams, well, every night in the NBA, get out of there. Are you serious?
Rodman going for the whole enchilada.
I mean, those babies are pure also. Nothing but
Under a minute to play.
You got to play them all 48.
As if this crowd needed a reason to party. Rodman hits another one. Can't count that one, though. Reach in by Michael. Dennis Rodman pushed. Even better pass. Worm at the line. Terry Mills is
Dennis is holding up his hands like he needs glasses, which is good. He's going to try with his eyes closed now.
The second one is short.
Well, that's part of the unpredictability of this team. They sure have some good moments. He's out of bounds. They'll hit the line. Good, deep, running, technical on Rodman. Good job. Rodman wanted an illegal defense. That's what he's upset about it. He's still talking about it.
Rodman sits and he's gone. Rodman's gone.
He rebounded with a ferocity that just didn't make any sense.
Rodman pulls it down. On the floor, the hook stripped by Henderson. Off to Barkley. Charles Barkley with the drive against a triple T. Blocked.
Look at Rodman. Where did he come from?
Rodman blocked it out of bounds. Holy cow. How about this?
Now, believe it or not, while I was researching for this video, I found countless videos of Dennis Rodman literally driving his opponents mad. Now let's have a look at some of the craziest and wildest Dennis Rodman moments.
Did all the players like it? Did you get along with all the guys?
Oh yeah, we got along. We had the black and white, but we mixed together and made it,
Good answer.
Good answer.
12 after 3. It got ugly in the fourth. Dennis Rodman and Brad Lowhouse. All right, they get tangled up. They're mad. Danny Ainge, what is he doing? Coming in from behind.
Nate McMillan. It's McMillan, Peyton, Perkins, Hawkins for three. That's off the mark. Rodman with another rebound. And a foul is going to be called on Terry Cummins. Watch out. Technical foul on Cummins. and Rodman keeps his cool.
Well, Rodman knew Terry Cummings was upset, so that's why he stood over top of him. That's a smart play by Dennis Rodman.
He said he wants to take a bite out of the mailman. Outside, Miguel Knight. And there's Rodman hitting into it. Dennis leading the NBA in technicals and ejections. Let's see. Will they give him a technical? Like that. That's a give his face because they need him Saturday. There's Lucas now bringing him over, and Luke is going to put him on the side of the bench, pushing him off.
This reminds me of my high school coaching days. That's how we used to do it.
Missed it. Dennis fights for the rebound, tapped it out, and it belongs to Minnesota.
He kicked the cameraman. He was really upset. Really upset. Went up in the air, came down on the camera. You thought he sprained his ankle.
Well, there's all kinds of equipment right there, and the cameraman is hurt.
I remember when he scored. I covered the game. He scored 63 in the playoffs against the Celtics, but that was in a different garden.
Yeah.
Larry Johnson.
Nice.
And if it's on Rodman, Rodman's history is that he won't fight.
No, he just talks and he aggravates you, and he says a lot of things.
He'll go right to left. This pass gets away. Here's a play, and as Rodman wants to go after Stockton, and Stockton didn't do anything on the play, but Rodman reacted quickly. Very slow, the Jazz coach out there as quick as anybody. And they break it up quickly.
Yeah, Jerry Sloan now is letting Dennis Rodman know.
He said, you want a piece of somebody, get me.
That's right.
Sam with 4 on the clock. Fakes on Vinnie Johnson. Feeds it out to Scottie Pippen. 24-second violation.
Oh, they knocked him down.
24-second violation. Detroit gets the ball. Scottie Pippen was dazed on the play. He's still down. Detroit taking it.
Cuando ya se está acabando el cuarto.
Ewing con 2 segundos. Y Spruill en la jugada de continuación. Se va a armar una trifulca ahí entre Rodman y Kurt Thomas. Pero ¿qué ha pasado?
Scottie Pippen up front. Beautiful backdoor pass for Pippen. And he is walloped. And that will be a flagrant foul. And it's getting very, very tough out there.
Familiar spot under the boards and had a friendly greeting for his old pal, Bill Laimbeer.
Missed it just before the shot clock sounds. Rodman battling like crazy, but can't quite hold on to it. Hornacek, he and Malone, Rodman and Malone, and Rodman just trips Malone up. They got to call a flagrant here. They've got to call a flagrant. It's the third on Rodman. He and Karl Malone, regrettably, are scheduled to wrestle in one of those bogus events next month. Why Malone wants to lower himself to that is anyone's guess. And Rodman apparently wants to start the wrestling now.
I tell you what, I love what I'm seeing, the battle between these two guys. They're fighting, giving it everything they got. Both of them are trying to push and shove and gain position. Karl Malone gives him a little knock. But at the end of the play, what I like the most is Malone and Rodman both gave each other a pat on the butt and said, hey, that's the way we play.
7-point lead.
Now that play that Hart made is the one we were saying that Jackson should have made earlier. Pull it out and take a look.
Robinson, as Johnny pointed out, has been very quiet since the half.
A great move.
Whoa, Dennis, that's a technical foul on Dennis. He gave him a little shot in the back, and David is down. David Robinson is down. A great move he makes in here. He goes up.
Rodman walks with Stacey King out of bounds, and Rodman talks to him. Rodman pushes Stacey. Stacey pushes back. Now, what are they going to call? A double foul? Probably, yeah. Oh, Stacey went at him that time. He's out. Stacey's gone. Well, Rodman got him in the face. That's what Horace is saying, and Horace is furious. He says he headbutted him, and here's the way it started. Hey, Rodman. Yeah, Rodman gave him the push. Rodman got him over the eyes there. There it is. There's the headbutt. That's what threw him. Yeah.
My mistake. Give it to New Jersey. And Jason Williams slams off the inbound and then pushes Rodman.
got teed up on that. Danny Crawford ruled there was a little bit too much contact after the play. Watch on the dunk and then watch what he does. He pushes Dennis after the play. That's the technical foul.
Called on Allen Iverson, and Iverson talking to Dennis now.
Smack him again. He said, don't do that to me.
Iverson is really upset with Dennis. He is furious with Dennis. He is talking to him, and you know what? Dennis may have gotten what he wanted out of it. And Iverson taps it out. Uh-oh. And Iverson goes after Dennis.
Don't do it, Dennis. Don't stay with it.
A night which saw Dennis Rodman get the better of this exchange with Frank Brickowski. If Brickowski's intention was to rile the Rodman, that strategy backfired. As a result of the elbow, Brickowski was hit with a flagrant foul. He gave Rodman a mouthful. Eventually, he'd continue arguing with both Rodman and Jack Haley, who Brickowski referred to as Rodman's babysitter. Referee Joey Crawford had heard enough at that point. He gave Brickowski a second technical, thereby tossing the brick.
So that's why that strategy works. Rodney Rogers tried to throw it down.
Mutombo got fouled. And a bit of a face-off between Mutombo and Dennis Rodman.
Rodney Rogers thought he had the first one. David Robinson got a piece of the ball, and Mutombo gets it back. Then Rodman's underneath and just gets tangled up right there and then doesn't let go.
Carl wants to see him to keep forcing the issue.
And Mason buries the shot, and Rodman with it.
All right, Anthony Mason just obliterated Dennis Rodman. Here we see him coming right into your living room, and Dennis Rodman, are you okay, big guy?
Eddie Jones for three. In and out. Rodman rebound, timeout Chicago. And Kersey knocks the ball away. Be careful. Here comes O'Neal. And I tell you, Scotty and Michael, I said, Dennis, you're not getting anything right now. What's missing this whole thing right now, Vern, is a great timeout by Dennis Rodman because he didn't want to get fouled. He understands what he can do. He didn't want to get fouled. He called the timeout before the Lakers can foul him. And now the Bulls maybe will take him out and take that threat away.
All right, you guys, that was it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed the content, and also leave a like. I would really appreciate it. And I guess I'll see you next time on the Basketball Time Machine. Take care and goodbye.